Hi guys, it's me Fruity, and I got this this picture right on Straw page because I checked my messages and my little art things I got, and normally I show those at the end of the video, right? Because I always want to show them at the end of the video because then it shows like, oh my god, like all this. But this art piece gave me a whole idea, so I'm gonna show it on screen. Hopefully, it's gonna be somewhere on screen. But it's Gwen from Five Nights at Freddy's, like Gwen if she was in FNaF, and I was like, I have to make a tier list video because I love it. I rewatched my tier list video for the songs and I'm like, oh my god, that was so fun to watch. So I was like, oh my god, I need to do this for Total Drama. So we're doing it just Gen 1 because I'm too lazy to do other generations. If there's like a high demand, I'll rewatch all other seasons and like put them in as well. But for now, we're just going to be doing Generation 1. And this is how the tiers go. So if you haven't seen tier lists, the higher it is means the better they do, like better they are usually. Like this would normally be like, oh, best character, worst character. We're going to be using this for night systems in FNAF. So night 1 means you die immediately. Like you cannot make it even one night of Five Nights at Freddy's. And night side, like 7 means that they can like go through the whole game. This is realistically like how they would work like at the shifts and stuff. So I think it's a good time to get into it. All right, we're starting off with Ezekiel. Unfortunately, with the pattern that I think he has, he goes in night 1. Also, the show lady confirms it for me. That he always gets booted first somehow. There is no way he could make it any farther than night 1. I am so sorry. Sorry, Ezekiel, you're out. I don't know how to make this any more clear. I don't really have a good explanation, but it's like he's not making it. It's like he gets out. If he can't survive Total Drama, he cannot survive Five Nights at Freddy's. All right, we have Beth. I think she could do okay. I don't think she's getting it all the way night 4. I think she's like night 3 at best, maybe night 2. I do feel like she would be distracted by like Chica or something, and like Chica would get her, or maybe like she wouldn't check her cameras. I want to put her in night 2. I just feel like that's where she would go. I honestly just feel like she wouldn't make it that far, so yeah, okay. Next up, we have Courtney. I don't think Courtney's making it all the way to night 7. I feel like she'd need some backup. She'd need like Gwen or Duncan to help her out there. I think she can do somewhat solid. I think she makes it to night 5. I also think she would not take the extra nights at all. Like, I feel like if she was already forced to work 5 days, I think she'd quit already by the like night 6 and night 7. Because I don't think she would want to do anymore. Like, I think she'd honestly like quit. Like, she'd be like, absolutely not. Am I not working? I don't think that girl's gonna work anymore, like longer at a haunted like animatronic place. I don't think she wants to work there. Harold, his ninja skills might actually get him somewhere. I think he'd either make night 5, night 6, or maybe night 4. I want to say he's gonna make it to like maybe night 6. I feel like his ninja skills might actually help him, and like how much he like does in challenges, especially like in Dodge Brawl and the talent show. Even though the talent show would not help him out here, I think the Dodge Brawl maybe could help him out here. I think I might be placing him a little too high, so if I change my mind, I'll change my mind. But like, yeah. Okay, next we have Trent. I don't know. He's kind of a basic guy. But then again, like Mike Schmidt, the guy who even worked at the like in the first game. Also, we're basing this off the first game if I failed to mention that. But like he's a normal guy, and so is Mike Schmidt. Like Schmidt. I cannot speak. But I honestly think he's gonna make it like maybe. I feel like he would do worse than Courtney though. I feel like because if I'm placing Courtney in night 5, I feel like he'd do worse than Courtney. I want to place him at night 4. I don't know why. I feel like his 9 obsession might get in the way and like he's gonna die. I don't know. I just don't see him all go away all night 5. I feel like he fails him. Bridget. I don't think this girl's getting that far. I think this girl, she's too clumsy for this. She makes it to night 2 because I don't see her going all the way to night 3. She's way too clumsy for this. Like, I'm sorry. Like, the amount of incidents that girl has, I don't think she's making it. Lindsay? Hold up. We need to make a separate thing for Lindsay. I have to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's no way this girl is even making to night 1. She's not even gonna be able to complete 1 night. She's gone. Like, this girl, okay, Lindsay, this is also, okay. Lindsay and, like, Island, I think might at least go to night 1. No, but Lindsay after that really is going in there immediately. I don't think this girl's making it that far. Okay, DJ. DJ would not like it here. I think DJ, he's either going and dies instantly or night 1. I think he's more I think he can make it through the first night, but I think he's already quitting after that. He would like run mid. I don't think he's dying. I think he's just out of there. He's ran through walls. I think he's good. I think he's gone. Okay, we have Jeff. You know, I think Jeff could make it maybe. He did night 2 too, or like maybe night. I'm gonna say night 3. I feel like he would do better than Bridget. I don't know why. I just feel like he'd do better than Bridget. Don't pair these two together though. They would just like make out the entire time and then die. But I think Jeff on his own could make it a little bit farther than Bridget. I'm gonna be honest. Bridget's just too clumsy. Like Bridget's had more incidents where I could say like I think you would die on FNaF than Jeff. I just don't see her going as far. So as Jeff, I feel like Jeff has better like survival skills like for FNaF. Okay, we have Lashana. I actually think Lashana could do pretty well. I think she does night 5 because I don't think she would want to do this anymore. I think Lashana would be like Courtney. Like Courtney would be like, absolutely not. Am I not working here with murderers? And then Lashana would be like, nuh-uh, you ain't a true sister if you think I'm working here. So I don't think they'd want to work any longer because these two are optional. Harold would want to work. I don't think he'd make it night 7 though. All right, we have Duncan. I think Duncan would make it all the way. I'm gonna be completely honest. I think Duncan could make it all the way. He's just like him and someone else have that vibe. I just feel like Duncan, like if all goes bad for Duncan, he could just like immediately destroy them. I also think that for Courtney, but the reason why Courtney would be up here in night 7, maybe. Hold up. Courtney would be up there, but the thing about Courtney is that I don't think she would want to work any longer for night 5. Courtney, like, she doesn't die. I just don't think she would want to work anymore. She'd quit. Duncan would not quit. I feel like he'd work all the way till night 7 and then get fired because of him tampering with the animatronic. Eva, I think she could, but I feel like she'd get fired within like maybe night 3. I feel like she'd like break the animatronics and then she'd get fired. So I don't think she dies, but I think she gets fired. I think that's what happens. Okay, now we have Heather. I think she could. The thing about Heather is that like even like with the TDI challenges, she's not the best. Like she's not like that. Like she's not bad at challenges, but she's not like amazing at them either. She's like got like I don't know. Honestly, for Heather, I have no clue how this could end up. I'm gonna say maybe night. I don't know. I'm gonna say night 4. I might change my mind, but for Heather, I really don't know. All I know is that she would not work past night 5, but I don't know. I don't even think she'd make it to night 5, but I don't think she'd do like die instantly. Gwen is in the exact same boat as Duncan. They definitely play horror. The thing I also think would give them the advantage is that I feel like they both play horror games. So I feel like they would like know the best. And like they know. Gwen literally knows all the horror tropes. In the horror challenge, Gwen is the one to survive. And the guy that like the actual serial killer that came to the island is probably the same height as the animatronics that like actually are going to be there. Because they're like confirmed to be like 6 foot and over. So I feel like Gwen's got this in the bag. This is like, I promise I don't have Gwen bias for this. I honestly feel like she could make it to night 7. Oh, I feel like he's gone night 3. And the reason why I think he's gone night 3 is because like Chica, he's gonna go in the kitchen, eat all the food, and actually, nah, he's on night 1. He's gonna find out about the kitchen, and then he's gone. Okay, he would do good, not for the kitchen, because then Chica's gonna come in the Chica is gonna come into the kitchen, and she's gonna be like, "Oh my God, what are you doing in the kitchen?" And then she kills. So yeah, he's out. I'm sorry, Sierra. You know, I feel like she like knows stuff. I feel like she could make it. She could make it pretty far. I feel like she could make it to night 6, maybe even 7, like maybe even the 7th night. I feel like I'm gonna put her. Actually, I don't know. I feel like I feel like some other people could do a little bit better to make it to night 7. I'm gonna put her night 6. Especially if like Cody here. If Cody was also here, she would sacrifice herself. She is like Cody would be here and she would be dead on night 6. Like if all went wrong, Sierra would be like, "I'll live for Codykins," and then she dies because the animatronics would get her. She might even get distracted from Cody, honestly, and like fail the challenge. But I mean, not challenge. This isn't a challenge. This is FNaF. I do think she belongs in night 6 though, so I'm gonna keep her. Okay, Alejandro. Alejandro, I think he could actually make it. I think he could make it all the way to night 7. I don't know why I feel like Heather wouldn't, and he would. I don't. His charm would not work on the animatronics, but his physical strength helps him a lot. I feel like that is his main thing. Because he would not destroy the animatronics. He would know. I feel like Alejandro would do really well under pressure with like the animatronics. So I feel like Alejandro does better than Heather. Because I feel like Heather would get too cocky and she'd be like, "Oh, you animatronics can't get me!" And then she'd be out. So that's why. That's what I want. I think that's what I wanted to say for Heather. I just couldn't put it into words at the time. Noah. I think Noah could actually do pretty well. I think he might actually. I feel like I don't know if he'd make it all the way to night 7, but I also feel like he would play FNaF. I'm gonna put him in night 7. I'm sorry. I have to put him in night 7 for now because I actually think Noah. Like, hear me out. Noah's smart. He would know. Like, Noah and Izzy have the highest IQs in Gen 1. I think he would make it extremely far into this. Like, okay, I think he would do really good. So that's why he's there. Okay, Justin. I'm sorry, Justin's horrible at challenges. He's gonna put night 2. If Lindsay and Justin went together for this, Lindsay would die him instantly. Like, she'd like do something stupid. She'd be like, "No, Justin, I'll sacrifice myself for you." Ah, Freddy's in the office. And then Justin would close the door, and then like he'd close the door on his face in night 1. He'd be like, "Ow, I'm gonna survive this." And then he wouldn't be able to focus. He'd have like this like mirror in his face. He'd be like, look at me," and then like they jump scare him and then he die. So I feel like that's what happens. Katie and Sadie, I'm gonna just put them in the same thing. They're also dying instantly. I'm sorry. Like, I honestly think they're really funny. I like them, but they're not living long. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, Tyler. I think Tyler, he makes it longer than Lindsay. Okay, I feel like he's also clumsy, but like if he like I don't I feel like Tyler would do better than Bridget. I feel like he'd make it to night 3. I don't think he's making it any farther than that. But he lives longer than Bridget. I don't know why. I just feel like Tyler would do better than Bridget. Okay, Cody. Cody also probably plays FNaF, but he would somehow flop. Okay, he's gonna flop at like night 6. I don't know why. Maybe he could reach night 7, but I also feel like he's too much of a scaredy cat to do that. Like, and don't even bring Gwen there. He's gonna do something so stupid if Gwen is there. Gwen's gonna be like, "Okay, so like I play FNaF, like I play these kinds of horror games all the time. So Cody, whatever you do, just don't press the cameras at exactly 3 a.m. sharp." And he's like, "Okay," and then he does it anyway, and he's like, "I'll prove to you I'm a real man, Gwen." And then he presses it, and then the animatronics come, and he's like, "Ah, Gwen, I'll save myself for you." And then he goes in front of Gwen, and then he move, Alejandro. He goes in front of Gwen, and he's like, "I'll save you," and then no, Freddy, faster! And then Gwen's like, "That's the most stupid sacrifice I've ever seen in my life." So that's why I feel like he goes to night 6. I hope you guys like my explanation. Is he? Hold up. I have to. I'm sorry. Do you know why Izzy gets her own? Oh, hold up. Okay, so the reason why Izzy gets her own separate tier, right, is because that girl is the animatronic. Izzy knows those animatronics. Izzy does. This is not hard for her. This is just something she does casually. She goes there she already works there. Okay, Izzy already works there. She's been there so many times. She was born there. She knows her way around there. Like, at this point, I would not be shocked if the animatronic spot she was an animatronic. Like, and even if they didn't, she could just clock them. She's beating up Chef so many times. This girl's fine. Like, out of anyone, like, I could see people like maybe Duncan and Gwen or Alejandra and Noah getting out, but Izzy's never dying, okay? Like, this girl is not dying, okay? Like, this girl is completely fine. She lived in the woods on her own. Like, this girl is completely fine. She eats raw fish and still survives. She is fine. Okay. I hope y'all like this video because I actually had a lot of fun recording this and I thought this was a really cool idea. Um there's some here's I think I had another straw page. Did I have another straw page art? Editor me, did I have another straw page art or no? Um I'll let editor me help me out there. But I hope y'all like this video because this is going to be really fun to edit and stuff. And if you like it, you should check out more of my videos and content. And if you this is your first video on the channel, I'm sorry for how wild it is, and you should check out my other videos. And if you like them, maybe subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one, Fruity Loopers.